Hey!
Hey everyone!
Hey!
Welcome back to another episode of Tasman Travels.
If you're new here, I'm Jordan.
And I'm Tom.
And we travel full-time around New Zealand in our Mercedes Springs camper van.
Yeah. You've been asking us to do a van tour for some time now, so that's the plan.
If you like this video, please do give us a like and click that subscribe button. It's totally free and it really helps us out.
Yeah. And if you've got any questions about anything in or on the van, be sure to leave a comment or send us a DM.
If you want to skip ahead to any parts, we have put chapters down below. Let's get into it. We have a 2015 Mercedes Sprinter 3500 long wheelbase free berth motorhome that we have named Matilda. She has a 2.1 litre 4-cylinder turbo diesel engine. She gives 161 horsepower with a 7-speed automatic transmission. We chose this van because it's sitting on an awesome Mercedes-Benz chassis. It's got real spacious interior. When we bought it, it had only done 30,000 k, never been a rental. Fantastic engine, and we think they're really cool.
So straight away, as you can see, we got this awesome bonnet protection or bonnet bra. It stops all the stone chips and we think it makes it look pretty awesome. Now come around here and we'll go to the tyres. So after seeing so many fellow campers getting bogged on the firmest looking ground and even being bogged ourselves, we did a lot of research on getting some bigger all-terrain tyres. We ended up going with some top-of-the-line Toyo Open Country 2 all-terrain. They're 245/70 R16s. So to fit in with the regulations, they're only 5% bigger, so they're a little bit wider, and also it gives us a little bit more extra ground clearance. Most importantly, it gives us so much more grip. We never slide. The ride is also a lot smoother. We don't sway as much. So safety is key on these New Zealand windy roads, and these are probably the best investment we've made on the van.
So coming down here, you will see we have a 3.7 metre black Thule, I don't know how to say it, awning, manual pull out. We did have Fiamma, we've always had Fiamma. Had a little accident, wanting to change it up. Fiamma didn't have a black one, so we got this one. Got to have an awning. Then coming down here, we have a slide out barbecue that we use all the time. It's connected to our 9k gas bottle. Really cool. Here is our freshwater intake, very interesting. And then coming around the back, so we whacked on a no screws ladder. Tommy just fitted this, just clips in. I'll whack in where we got it from, really cool. So now Tommy can get up onto the roof when he wants to clean the solar panels. We also went and got a bike rack from the same company that did our awning. This is again no screws. We did a lot of research to get this. We wanted a black one to go with our theme. It has 3 different levels. We have it on the highest levels so we don't crash the bikes into anything, and we think it looks pretty cool. So yeah, both of these just clip on. They're really cool, so we can take them with us if we want to. We can take them off whenever we want. No screws, no mess, all good. We just chucked a rucksack on the back of the ladder. This is for when we're out bush for a long time or off the grid, just to store extra garbage really.
We're just losing the sun, so sorry about the shade, I'll try and be quick. So here we've got our external hatch for our 20 litre gas hot water cylinder. If we ever need to service it, there's the hatch. And here this is where we store our 9 kilogram gas bottle, which is external, and we can just turn it on and off from in there. And then this is the hatch for our Thetford cassette toilet. I think it's 20 litre. Yeah, we can just slide the cassette out whenever we need to. Right down here, this is where our grey waste can clip onto a hose and we empty that out. So this is the outlet for the diesel heater, just pumps out some fumes. This is our electrical 240 volts hookup, which we rarely use because we've got plenty of solar.
Come inside. So our Matilda came professionally fitted already from Action Manufacturing, and they do most of the sprinters here in New Zealand, but we've just made a few minor and major changes to suit our lifestyle in the van.
So one of the first things we replaced when we got the van was upgrading the infotainment system. So a Toto S8 Ultra Plus, their flagship model. It's Android and it's absolutely amazing. We've got Apple and Android CarPlay. It links up with your phone. It's also got offline Google Maps, so if there's no signal, the offline maps load. There's also the TPS tyre pressure monitoring system, which links up to the little tyre pressure gauges on the tyres. It's connected to the reversing camera, which came with the van. There's also a dash cam as well, which we fitted. And yeah, you can get loads of apps on here if you really want to, YouTube. And yeah, we really like the clean look of the cab, and it's just what comes as standard really in a Sprinter.
So the cockpit's such a big space. Tommy and I are both nearly 6 foot and we could stand up in there. It was like a total waste of space. So what Tommy did is got a stencil, put in this wooden shelf. So it's basically now a shrine to my electric Pukeko hats, but also stores our Van Made Gear window shades when they're not in the front, picnic blankets, throws, trainers in the baggies, loads of stuff goes on here, goes all the way back. It's just extra storage. We have 2 swivel seats. These are a must in every van, we believe. It completely opens up this space. Dining table fits in here, and we have comfortably had 3-4 adults here on a night with a couple of beers. So our quite uncomfortable sofa. This is where the friends usually sit. So this does pop down, and we store the table behind here and our hiking gear and tennis rackets, but this also creates a single bed, and we've never had anybody on it, we've never used it. We do believe there's a weight limit, but this is what makes a van a free berth. Up here we just have like our souvenirs we've picked up on the way, and all of our games and stuff we use like every day up here. Tommy wired in these fans. We've got these here and at the back. When it's hot, we've got the carbon monoxide alarm and the smoke alarm, both essential.
Power! So just below this big seat, this is where we keep all the electrics. You'll see there's 2 big lead acid batteries. They go all the way back down here. There's 312 amp hour. In the future we'll get lithium, but they're totally fine for now. We are actually totally off grid. We never need to plug in. We've got 550 watts of solar on the roof. So we got most of our electrics through a company called AA Solar in Auckland. They're really good guys. Oh, and we don't have an inverter. All of our electrics are powered through 12 volts. Our MacBooks, drone, camera, everything is 12 volts, so we don't waste much electric. So as you'll see down here, we've got our diesel heater as well. We've got a solar charge controller, another solar charge controller. We've got a 12 volt adapter for our Starlink, which I did myself. We'll pop the link in for the video on that one. So even our Starlink is 12 volt. And so right at the bottom here, we've got what's called a smart shunt. So that just calculates what's going through your battery really accurately, so we know what's going in, what's coming out, the percentage state of the battery. It's so good. Very important to know what state your battery's at. If we do ever need to recharge the batteries in, say, winter, we can just turn the engine on and it shoots a huge amount of amps. I think it's like 50, 60 amps through to the battery, and it's charged up in about half an hour to an hour.
So getting bitten by bugs is not fun, especially those horrible little midgies you get here in New Zealand. So we fitted a fly screen from Southern Spirit, fantastic, over in Australia. We'll put the link into the video and perhaps a discount code. It just rolls down and velcros up and then zips, fits into the
door seal.
Yeah, it's really, really good. It really does keep the flies out. One of the big changes we made, it might not seem quite big, but it really was for us. This van came with what we call granny curtains. They all come with the same hideous curtains. Sorry everyone who's got them. Didn't want them, so we really did loads of research to see what we could do to make it feel more modern and use the space better. And these just pulls off like this and magnets on. These are from a company called Van Made Gear over in the States. Yes, you can buy cheaper versions in Australia, I believe, but we really wanted the best quality we could get. So I'll show you how they work. You just unclip them, but they just fold down like that. You can get lots of different colours. We chose this one, I can't remember what it is, I'll put it in. These are completely blackout. We got the whole set. We've got 11 windows, I think, in total. No light gets out, no light gets in. They're thermal, they have a lifetime warranty. There's no drilling required. They're durable, they're water repellent, and they have radiant heat reflection, so you can actually regulate the temperature inside your van with them. They really were one of the best things we did. You literally do not know if it's daylight daytime until you open these. They are that good. We love them. Yeah. Coming into our quaint little kitchen area, we have a stainless steel sink with a mixer tap. It's big enough. 3 burner gas hob. We do not have an oven. We took the microwave out and sold it to a mate. This is always used and it's perfect. These lids close down. We do put dry mats over, padded dry mats, just in case, because they are glass and people have said they've broken in the past. We've got an extended worktop. This is unique and it's a godsend, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
For preparing food. Up above we have our extractor hood, and then just a coffee and wine glass cupboard. Then down here we have a 110 litre Wyco fridge freezer. I'm showing you what's in my fridge. It's like cribs. It's big enough for us. And then we have a huge, I say huge, it's very deep cupboard for cans and stuff. Cutlery, utensils, dishcloths and stuff, and then all of our plates and bowls go down here. Didn't come with any bins, so we went to Kmart and Tommy just fitted these onto the side. Yeah.
So on this side we've just got our wet room with some mirrors just onto the door, so we've got a full length mirror. And then just inside you can see it's just the wet room. We've got lots of handy storage and toiletries. These just stick on, they're great. We've got some New Life towels. These are quick dry, they're really good, dry in no time. As you can see, it's a little bit wet because we both had a shower. We've got a sink there we don't use, and yeah, more storage. And we do have 2 cassettes for the toilet, which is great, so we can stay off grid for longer. So over here we've got sort of our control hub. So on the left we've got our wastewater and our freshwater gauges. We've got 95 litres of fresh water and the same again of waste, and we do have an extra 20 litre tub for emergencies for fresh water as well. So coming over here, this is our smart shunt, what it's linked up to, and it displays the state of the battery. So we've got 1.5 amps going out, that's the voltage. Then we've got the percentage is at 99%. So yeah, it's a really accurate way of displaying the battery percentage. So over here, these are just our off switches for everything. We can just turn everything off, which is great. And again, all the electric shut-offs, little clock, and we've got our Fusion stereo, which is linked up to a couple of speakers.
How did that happen?
And yeah, that's the control panel.
So coming into the bedroom area, come with me into the bedroom. Over here we have our main clothes storage. So up here, I'm not going to show you. We have our t-shirts and everything. This is where our microwave used to be. We never eat microwave food, so we took it out, and this is pants and socks. And down here, it was hanging rails, but Tommy put some shelves in, and this is all trousers and other stuff like that. Round here we have our 24-inch 12-volt Evoke TV. Came with van. We never really watch it. It's got a DVD player in it. Tommy did put a Fire Stick in it, so it's also now a smart TV. And this is alongside a satellite dish. We just push a button, which is in there, and it finds a signal pretty much instantly. And Tom also added an extra big arm, so we can move it round. When we're driving along, it literally just clips into itself, so it doesn't come out, which is pretty cool. This is just a diffuser that Tommy wired in, a couple more fans, a little plaque that our friends made us. So this is maybe the most dramatic thing we've done to the van, and the best thing. This van, like so many Sprinters here in New Zealand, come with a U-shaped sofa, which gives you a massive bed, but every single day you're having to make it up, move swabs around, do all types of stuff. And after maybe 6 to 8 months of living full time in the van, we'd had enough of it. So we built a bed, or we raised the bed. So this gave us a garage. We've got so much storage underneath the bed now. We access it from the back, but we can also access it from this wee cupboard here that Tommy put on. Now sleep east to west. We can sleep either side. We just chuck the pillows that way or that way, and because it's protruding into the windows a bit, we actually have maybe 2 inches more, so we can stretch out pretty much, and it's comfortable. It's also allowed us to have 2 chairs here either side where we can lounge, or if we're doing a bit of work. This really was an absolute game changer for us to have a fixed bed. It makes the whole experience of living in a van just easier, more comfortable. It means that if, say, I want to sleep in, which I usually do, and Tommy wants to get up, Tommy can go over to our sort of living area. I can stay in bed totally undisturbed without having to move anything. Under here we have loads of storage for my obsessive Tupperware collection, and on this side we have a little laundry chute, and this is where all the dirty laundry goes, under there. We had a mattress custom cut, custom fitted, really comfortable, from the guys at Para Rubber in Christchurch. They were fantastic. We now have a proper, really comfortable bed. We're not sleeping on swabs. We don't get any condensation under them anymore. It's just great. We love it. And a few of our friends and followers have also now done this to their Sprinter. So, and you all know Tommy loves a view. So one of the first things we do in the morning is just roll down one of our van made gear shades, and we get an amazing view of whatever it is. Not that great here, but usually it's pretty cool.
So as well as the oodles of storage we've got with the garage, the van also came with plenty of storage. These overhead storage, this is just purely food. This is food again, so you can just cram in loads of stuff up there. And then on this side we've got like our bedtime drawer, all our bedtime stuff, and I'm not even sure what's in this one, just
snacks.
Knickknacks. I don't know. There's no rhyme and reason to where we put stuff really. Just at the back we've got a hanging rail, which is just to dry towels on, and then we've got an awesome roof vent up here with a van made gear awesome shade which just blacks out the whole room like that. You can see at the back here, this is an extra bit of insulation, a thermal blanket, and it's also got a bug mesh screen. It's all magnetic and we can take it down whenever. So we'll just go and show you around the back. Let's take you in. So this is our awesome bit of kit from Van & Camp. We absolutely love it. It's all magnetic, so you can take it off at any point. It totally protects us inside. We've got no shame in just opening up the doors at the back. Before it was all exposed, but now it's all lovely and protected, and no insects or anything get in. And then to access the garage we can just roll this up, and we've just got a load of crap in here at the moment, but it's jam-packed full. We'll put some pictures in when it's empty. It's absolutely massive. But yeah, at the moment it's just jam-packed. We've got inflatable kayaks, Starlink, tools, yoga mats, oh, you name it, we've got it. And then just at the back we've got a couple more van-made gear window shades, completely blackout. We absolutely love these. Just some extra cubby storage pockets, more pockets, more pockets, and yeah, loads of storage.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of Tasman Travels. If you've got any questions at all, or want to know anything else about what we've talked about, or more detail, just reach out. We don't mind at all.
No.
And we'll put all the links to all of our gear and all the bits in down below and everything as well.
Yeah. If you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you out there, guys.
Bye.
Bye.